All right, so we are looking at a graph of the number of push-ups that Scott's doing. So on the first day, he does 3 push-ups. On the second day, I can see he does 2 more. So he does 5, and then he does 2 more. So how many push-ups will Scott do on day 10? Well, I could extend this and figure that out from day 10, but I could use the idea of the arithmetic sequences. So I know that a sub 1 is 3. And then I know that the common difference, D, is 2. So I could use my formula, y equals a sub 1 plus dn, to write a formula. So y equals 2, a sub 1 is 3, plus 2n. And then I can substitute 10 in. So y equals 3 plus 2 times 10. So on the 10th day, he's doing 3 plus 2 times 10 is 20, which is 23 push-ups. So how many push-ups will he do on day n? Well, that comes from my formula. So I use the formula for this part. So y equals 3 plus 2n. So I'm going to continue the task and model the number of push-ups Scott does in an explicit and recursive equation. So the explicit equation, we have 2 choices. We could say y is equal to a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. So again, just a reminder, on the first day we did 3 plus 2 times n minus 1. And in this case, a sub 0, we don't have a 0th day, so we're going to leave this explicit equation. You could go back and subtract 2 and say y equals 1 plus 2n, but that model doesn't necessarily make sense in this situation. So now, we have our recursive equation. So again, we start a sub 1 equals 3. And then we could say a sub n, the next term, equals a sub n minus 1, the previous term, and you just add 2 push-ups to it. And then Allie is including push-ups in her workout and says she does more push-ups than Scott because she does 15 every day. Well, Scott's going to eventually catch her and pass her because he's doing 2 more every day. So, is she correct? Well, you could use a table or really a graph. So what I'm going to do is use this equation. Y is equal to 3 plus 2 times n minus 1, and set the number of push-ups equal to 15. So 15 equals 3 plus 2 times n minus 1, and see, well, how many days does it take until Scott does 15 push-ups? So this would be 3 plus distributing, 2 times n would be 2n, 2 times negative 1 would be minus 2, and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So we have, I'm going to continue this over here, 15 equals 1 plus 2n. I'm going to get n by itself, so I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So 14 equals 2n. And then divide both sides by 2. And we would get n equals 7. So after 7 days, they're the same. So after 8 days, Scott does more push-ups. Than Allie, because he's going to do 2 more than 15, which is 17 push-ups.